As predicted, a year after a minimal tax raise, pulling from our savings to cover a deficit and putting a minimal percentage aside towards the building project, you have a budget with a tax hike that goes as high as possible and a surplus that comes at a great cost. The end of a successful full-day K pilot, something this community's been asking for years, eliminated teaching positions, reduced budgets for field trips, the library, and other extracurricular activities, the end of the trout release program, teams of teachers being consolidated, experienced veteran teachers being replaced by non-contracted positions. As a parent, this is not a budget worth celebrating. The attacks on Head Start in a community with a shortage of childcare and a high number of families on free and reduced lunch is baffling and cruel. For Policy 109, first, we advocated vehemently against the rating system, and while I'm not sad to see it's gone, I am irate that those librarians spent months and months and months rating each and every book, thousands and thousands of books for nothing. All that time they missed in our libraries or teaching or supporting other teachers for nothing. One left the district while another took a different position. That was soul-crushing work. All for nothing. You have concerns about morale. Our educators deserve so much better than that, and they deserve an apology. I'm completely opposed to the newest version of Policy 109. I find the focus on sex acts to be weird. I find the list of sex acts to be weird and an insult to our educators and librarians. It insinuates they would have included books with that content, but professional school library resources would never lead these topics to be included in what would be curated for students. I also find it strange and contradictory that the inclusion of sex acts or implied sex acts that are okay as long as the book is old because it was written at a certain point in history, that sexual content or implied sexual content is okay. Classics were once new. What modern masterpieces are we robbing our students of the opportunity to read? I'm not going to name them because I don't want you to go after them, but the number of excellent age-appropriate books that will be eliminated by this policy is immense and detrimental to the quality of education. We need a policy that supports and protects intellectual freedom and our students' freedom to read. And it should be developed by the board with professional educators, not a religious law firm, with an affiliation with an organization that is labeled a hate group because of their anti-LGBTQ+ views. The services of the ILC should not be welcome in a public school. Happy Pride Month.
Okay, last up, Timothy Runkle.